The Lord's return, poof, it's gone. Amen. When the Lord calls you home, you can't load it up and take it with you. You've always heard it say, you've never seen a U-Haul behind a hearse, and I ain't never, I've been looking. Amen, I've been looking. We can't gather up nothing, but you know what we do? We get caught up on everything coming and going. Everything that looks good. If you don't believe me, you get on Facebook and put, I'm going to give a new iPhone 6 to the next person that sends me a message. You'll have so many messages on there, your computer will just start blowing up probably. Just start smoking. But you can get on there and say, hey, we got a good preacher coming tonight. God's going to be in the house. We got some good singers. I've got the ball game. I've got to go to the neighbors. Come on. Amen. That's the way it is. That's the way it is with the young and the old alike. There's so much out there that can capture your eye. So much out there, youth. You're going to worry about, I got to get into a good college. I've got to get me a good job. I've got to get the best car. I want the people that I graduated with to think I've done well for myself. I've been there. I've been there. I now drive an 85 Chevy S10 that's probably 5 different colors. And that's not a good thing anymore. Amen, but I don't care. It gets me to where I need to go. And they ain't going to heaven with me anyway. I'm sorry for that old truck. It's going to have to be burnt with fervent heat. But it's not going with me. No, don't go out of here and say, that fat preacher come up here and told me I don't need a college degree. I'm not telling you that. I'm just telling you. We seek after things that's going to burn with fervent heat. We put all of our energy and everything we have into stuff that's not going to last. Go get your college degree. I've got one at home. Ain't doing me a bit of good right now, but I've got one at home. What we need more than anything in your life tonight, youth, is God. You need Jesus in your life. It took me a long time to realize that's what I needed. A long time. But I promise you, because the book promises you, because God promises you, you put Him first and everything else will fall right into place. Amen. I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that when you get saved, you're going to get up the next day and there's a college degree going to be in your mailbox. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying your electric bill's going to be cheaper next month. I'm not saying your car payment's going to go away. I'm not telling you that at all. If anything, it's going to get harder on you. But you know what getting harder on you means? It makes you stronger. We're made perfect in our moment of weakness. Amen. What I'm telling you tonight is God gives you something to do. He gave Jonah something to do. God may be giving you something to do tonight. You may be sitting there tonight and you think you're here by chance. You're not. God's dealing with your heart. He may be telling you tonight, it's time to serve me. It's time to give up that foolishness that's getting you nowhere and put me first. Then we'll work on everything else. I worked at the lake for a long time. Saw a lot of fishermen while I was working. Yeah, I was giving a stink eye. I was out there working, here they was fishing. But one thing I've noticed is that I've never seen any of those fishermen catch a fish that was already cleaned. I've never seen that. Yet we want people to come to Jesus already clean. You don't have to be already clean. You come to Jesus, Jesus will clean you up. Amen. He's good at flaying them. Amen. Jonah went to Nineveh. Finally, after he went to Tarshish, and then when he was on his way, God's all, you can't get away from God. I've tried. I've tried to hide everywhere I could. You ever seen a big guy try to hide beside something that thin? It don't work. God still knew where I was at. I go to the bathroom, shut the door, God's still there. Psst, it's me. And you know, He don't have to get loud. He don't have to do anything. It's that still small voice that just rattles in your ear all the time. I know that's what Jonah was hearing. He thought, I'll just go to bed and go to sleep and it'll leave me alone. Ha! Good luck with that. You ever try to sleep when you're running from God? There's no such thing as sleep. Amen. You can't run, you can't sleep, you can't hide. Might as well go ahead and give up. If God's dealing with you tonight, you might as well give up.